Martina says, I'm drowning in fear of my future. I can't really see how to support myself financially. It's strange. Okay, so let's take out future, right? Let's take out the word drowning. It's a pretty heavy word, isn't it? Drowning. I'm drowning in fear of my future. I can't really see how to support myself financially. It's a struggle. I'm talented and have so much to offer. I can't understand the block that makes me earn $0. How can I see what is the issue? Thanks a lot. I'm drowning in fear of my future. Okay, take out the word drowning. Then take out of my future. There is fear. Deep breath in. Martina has a belief. Check this out. It says, I can't really see how to support myself financially. The belief is you should see how. I'm going to offer you to support yourself financially more and more. We're going to lose our how. Do you understand how is on a linear timeline? Instead, what if we start to bring in, I don't know how, but I'm supported financially. And I'm not talking about that spiritual denialism thing. I want you to really get into a frequency where you know you're supported financially. Undo the need for the how. It says it's strange. I'm talented and have so much to offer. I can't understand the block that makes me earn $0. How can I see what it is? Thanks a lot. The block is that you have a linear timeline attached to it that needs to see the how over receiving. You've got to go to a frequency that's wide open, doesn't understand what the hell it's doing, and is just receiving the now. You got to get better at receiving the now, right? Right? If you receive the now, if you receive the now and stop thinking how, now over how, you notice that's the theme. That also supports Michelle's. How do I do the work? Now is the work, not how do I do the work, right? If I'm drowning in fear of my future, so there is fear, right? The fear is I have a belief that I need to see it first. I need to see the how, right? I'm drowning in fear of my future. Take that off. There is fear. I have a belief that I'm used to that to make money or to not lose money, right? Martina says it's scary as F to let go of trying to make money. Do you think we're letting go of trying to make money? Or do you think we're letting go of a way that isn't working? The thing you're letting go of is a way that doesn't work because you're saying you don't have money, right? So check that out. We're not even letting go of making money. We're letting go of this how that doesn't work. You're letting go of, I believe I'm supposed to see how to support myself financially. So God doesn't do it. The now doesn't do it. There's no surrender. It's just an egoic construct that says I need to see it. So there's not joy in it. That like, I didn't know the absolutely everything pass would form. I didn't know when I left stand-up comedy what would be next, but I was in the frequency that it'll be awesome without any knowing. Can you hit that frequency? Join me in that frequency. It's awesome. See, linear goes this way. Not needing a how goes up. Do you get that? Linear goes this way. Not needing a how is a surrender that goes up. It says, it's strange. I'm really talented and have so much to offer. This almost sounds like, believe it or not, even though it isn't, it almost sounds like shame. You're talking, check this out. It says, I'm talented and have so much to offer, right? No one said you don't, but you're almost convincing yourself there, right? And undo the I. Undo the I that's talented. Do you understand that? The I'm talented and have so much to offer. All of us are. Most of us don't receive it, right? You're all talented and have so much to offer, but who's the I? God is just working through you. God is trying to work through you. And boy, is that thing talented. That God thing is so talented. Like when you hear me talk, is this talent or is this like someone just said straight up channeling, right? This is source. You got to connect to source. I'm not talented. There's no I. Sometimes I hear music, sometimes I hear comedy, sometimes I hear channeling, always listening, always Coca-Cola, right? It says, I can't understand the block. So do you hear there's again, I need to understand the block, right? Who needs to understand the block? Just there's a block that's supposed to be there. You hear the phrasing? How can I see what is the issue? It says next. Who needs to see it? Why does it need to be seen? Why do you want to see the issue versus God? What would you rather see? The issue? What are you going to do? Unwrap it? Oh, that's the issue. See God. It'll just spit out the issue. Right? Do you feel that, Martina? Like the question, think of how different if this question was, I'm experiencing fear because I'm under the illusion right now that I have to see something in order to support myself financially. The real truth is I'm moving to a place of true abundance that has nothing to do with a timeline of a how. There's nothing that I can egoically offer anymore. It's finally taking me to an infinite place where I am just so much more abundant. I finally have reached the end of my scared child achieving money out of fear. Finally, I'm going to a place of massive freedom and abundance. I'm free of needing to egoically understand whatever blocks that bring me to $0. And I'm open to a frequency that brings in way more than I've ever seen in my life. I'm done trying to see issues and I'm open to meeting God. I'm an infinite being. Look at me, Martina, infinite source, divine power with zero problems. It's so fun to receive at the level that I receive. What do you think, Martina? What do you feel? Look at the level of the question, how the question creates lack. Every question is a dead end. I'm drowning in fear of my future. That's exaggeration because we're literally taking fear of future and adding drowning to it. Drowning is a scarier thing than what you have going. Like when someone's like, hey, you're scared about your money. What's it feel like? I don't know, being at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean tied to a rock. Really? Yeah, it's the same. It's the exact same thing. Really? Yep. Your fear of money is you on the bottom of the ocean? Same thing. Then the next thing, I can't really see how to support myself financially. That's not the goal, right? So Martina changed the question. Martina wrote in the chat, I can't sleep. I'm wondering how I'm going to pay my bills next month. New day. I want you to see what's happening. Is the egoic way you made money is finally dying for all of you, for the world. The egoic way of making money is finally dying. This is all that's going on, Martina. Your training wheels are falling off, and you're trying to keep training wheels on with these questions. Did you get that? Your training wheels are collapsing, and you're trying to keep training wheels on, right? That's it. All of your training wheels are trying to fall off, right? Will you let your training wheels fall off tonight? Deep breath in, everybody. Release it. What happens if we just rephrase, Martina? To all that's happening is your child training wheels that were actually protecting you from abundance, joy, truth, freedom, and love are falling off, and you can finally now receive the infinite joy, truth, freedom, and love. You are so amazingly powerful. And just because you don't have a reference in the past, the first time a kid rides a bike without training wheels, they might fall over, but man, can they eventually ride a bike? They can ride it so much more, right, Melissa? Hell yeah. Thank you to the training wheels for keeping us safe. We don't need you anymore. You did an amazing job, training wheels. Deep breath in, everybody. Thank the training wheels of your life, the egoic construct, the egoic timeline, for saving your butt up until now. We don't need it anymore. You will actually be unable to be abundant with the training wheels on, right? The training wheels of your life are falling off. And what's on the other side? Massive abundance, massive joy, massive freedom. Stop making abundance only the small measurable idea of money. Make it everything. The frequency of abundance. Martina, you're grabbing training wheels with how you ask these questions. And today we receive that you can ride a bike. You might not be good at it yet, but I'd rather not be good at a bike with no training wheels than be an expert at a bike with training wheels. And what's falling off of your life is the training wheels, is the old way that you did stuff.